You know, conflict happens in the world, pandemics happen. The purpose of this video is show you how countries have reacted after such problems. Could be attacks, wars, pandemics. First, we've got USA, 9/11. What happened over there? We all know about the two planes that went into the office building, Twin Towers, 2001. Over 3,000 people died. Or actually, it was just under 3,000, 2,900 something, yeah? The rumors on the street in them days were people didn't want to work in high-rise Manhattan towers anymore. Any prime building locations, people didn't want to work there. And that's what the rumors were at that time. But do you know, in between the time 2001 and 2003, the prices rose 13% in New York. This is after, I mean, if any of you 2001 seen the images, two planes crashing, it was horrific. You know, people were jumping out the building. Look where New York is today. Then we have bombings in 7/7/2005 in London. 4 bombs were detonated. 52 people died and approximately 700 were injured. So look at London today. Where is London? You know, it's growing ever since. The economy, the people, the lifestyle. You know, it's one of the most visited cities in the world. Then you have Bali, Barcelona. Bali in Indonesia, Barcelona. There were terrorist attacks there. People still go visit there. People still go invest there. The economies are growing. This was the effect of terrorist attacks in these countries. And they were like serious attacks. People died. And then we have the Iraq war, 8 years, 9 months. After the war, people were putting their money into real estate or holding cash. People don't realize, but Iraq is a very rich country. There was a lot of rich people over there who are Iraqis from Iraq. Obviously, it's an oil country, you know, oil producing country. People were putting their money into real estate after the war. Why? Because they didn't trust the banks as much. Some areas of real estate in certain parts of Iraq had a big increase. Yes, the economy recovered fast, but we could say maybe because of the oil production, but it did happen. Now we have Dubai. Less than a dozen people died. Whether this conflict escalates or not, I purely am of an opinion prices will recover in Dubai. Ever invested in long-term for Dubai, in my opinion, I don't think has to worry. And if it did escalate, things got really bad here, this is just not going to be regional or a national problem. This is going to be a global conflict. We're going to be suffering everywhere. My opinion of what I take of watching all the news anchors. And remember, there is no place like Dubai. The fundamentals of Dubai are dug deep within Dubai. 0% inheritance tax, 0% personal tax, corporation tax, 9%. The safety of Dubai, inside it's so safe, minus the regional problem we've just had. Inside it's still one of the safest places in the world to be. You know how I like to compare Dubai? There's one thing that I want to say. Everything that you get in Dubai or in the UAE within a 2-hour drive, you know, you could be from one part of UAE to the other part of UAE. Everything that's within here, within 2 hours, especially even just within Dubai, you can get in other parts of the world. For example, the best restaurants in the world, you know, some of the best swimming pools, some of the best hotels, some of the best water parks. Okay, you can get all this in America, but you'll be driving from one part of America or flying even 6, 7, 8 hour flights to the other part of America to get all this. And Dubai has it all within this like small area. And this is, for me, very attractive. You could be in Amsterdam, for example, and you want to eat some really good French food. You'll probably have to drive all the way to Paris, 4 or 5 hour drive, you know, but you could be sat in Dubai. You want the best French food? Today you go eat that within 30, 40 minutes of your drive. You want the best Japanese? Another 40-minute drive. This is the full infrastructure of Dubai. You know, there's no place in the world that matches Dubai. It's the best place to work, live, rest in. And these fundamentals now cannot be taken away. This is what separates Dubai from rest of the world. Of course, it's new. Everything is new here and it's developing. I mean, they have world-class infrastructure, which they keep on improving year on year. Dubai, the fundamentals are there, and in the long run, you will not lose money in Dubai. Right now, there's uncertainty. There is people who are worried for sure. Okay, there's confusion, but once we get past this, which I believe we will very soon, it's untouchable.